this, and since I'm making some minor mistakes here, probably best to watch this whole video before you assemble, then watch it while assembling so you know the order of everything exactly. We got 3 layers done here, more than halfway done. It gets a bit trickier as we go on because there's not too much to hold on to up here. So next, let's put these edges in place. Now here's that other edge I set aside earlier. Set it right up there. Those edges are my favorite because you don't really have to do much. Now these edges over here, let's see. Again, might be wrong with this order, we'll find out soon enough. Where is that side edge? Here we go. Make sure the tab's facing inward. Sits right there. Here's what it looks like if the tab's facing the wrong way. It won't go in, so you should be able to tell. Okay, now let's think. I think we'll put the centers in next. Let's find those corner centers. Here's a corner center. Should know what they look like by now. Tab facing toward the center. Find another corner center. Last red one. Drop it in. Now that edge center. Last one of the edge, red edge centers. Pop it in place. 4 layers complete. Looking pretty nice now. You can see it coming together. It should look a little loose in there. That's okay. It'll tighten up once you get more pieces. There should be no space, virtually no space in the center when we're done. So, let's see. Next, we need to get the last corner. So find those 2 red corners. Make sure you've got them turned correctly. Should be able to do it by eye now. Got white on top. My white center's missing, although you probably can't even see it. I'll just set this in here carefully. Let's think I'm forgetting how to do this. Yeah, the corner should just sort of sit there. Okay, there we go. White facing up, green to the left. I slide it back and then get the tab in place like that. That looks a bit like a castle or something. Let's get those edges in. First one, let's see. Try the side edges first, see if that works. They should both be red, white. Red, white, black, color, white stripes. Cool. Okay, let's put that in. Just set it in, just like all the others. Nice and easy. Now let's try putting that edge in. May not go in this order. We'll find out soon enough. Could be a problem. You know what? Let's take those out. That corner and the edge. I was wrong. Yeah, what you want to do is turn the top. Actually, you don't need to turn it all. Here's what we'll do. We'll just leave it like this. Turn 90 degrees. Slide that center in there so that white is up, red is front, and then, okay, make sure it doesn't fall apart. You gotta turn slowly, bring it around. Wow, it's really falling apart. I think I did this in a different order one time. Sure was much easier. Holy crap. Yep. It was probably easier, but this is the only method I see right now. There we go. Once you get that in there, bit tricky. Now let's do the side edges. There's that. There's that. The corners. Bring it back to get the tab in. That was easier. Voila, your red side is done. Now what we're going to do is very carefully lean the cube forward, hold the corners with your fingers if you can. There we go. And now you can see that circle on the bottom. It looks pretty cool right now. Now what we want to do is we'll do the white side now, and you'll just do that the same way you did the red one. Okay, so here's one part you might have a little trouble with, the edges. Get those main edges, blue and green. You got blue over here, green right here. This part you can pop them in if you want to, but what you're going to have to do is take these first 2 layers, turn it up really carefully, not so much at this edge, the center slips over. Not quite 45 degrees, but just enough that you'll still be able to sneak that tab in like that. Not too hard. Bring it back down carefully. Now let's get the other one. There are harder parts to come. This gets harder as it goes on. So, sneak that in there. Bring it down. Okay. There we go. Now you can continue just like you normally would. Alright, so here we have the white side completed. That center's missing, like I said, don't worry about that. Now you've got the red on the bottom. What you want to do is turn to any adjacent side so that you could potentially, let's see, yeah, right there we got the green one. So they have three sides touching each other. Don't do, like, jump up to orange, for example. You gotta have these three sides all adjacent, because orange isn't touching red. So no sides opposite from each other should be complete at this point, and it looks pretty cool if you look at it from the front. So anyway, here's the green side, and this, let me think. Actually, I'm used to doing it the other way, with the completed side to the left. So I'm just gonna turn it around. Alright, blue's next. So, let's start doing the blue side. This is slightly different from how we've been doing it before, so I'll just do a recap. The recap will be good anyway. First thing you want to get is blue center. This is, yeah, slightly different. Make sure the tab is facing in, then in that same position, hook it in place over here, and slide it over. Just slide it around on that track. There, in place. Do the same thing with the edge center. Slide around, and the corner again. Tab pointing toward the center. There we go. Now next we'll do this center here. A little trickier. Hook it in up here. Drop it down. Okay. Let's do this edge. Yellow blue, I believe. So find your yellow blue edges. Just have to pick the wrong one, of course. Yellow blue. Tab pointing upward. There we go. Now let's do this edge. Yellow blue. Turn these two sides up. Starting to fall apart a bit. If it starts to fall apart, that means you're far enough. And this tab should snag there, I believe. Yep. There we go. Bring it back down. Get this edge center. There we go. Let me think. Next, we will do... Yeah, next, let's put in... I think we should do this center here. That sounds right. Corner center. Yeah. Then edge center. Actually, take back that edge center. Not completely sure on the order here as usual, but we'll figure it out. No, take it back. Take that corner back too. Okay. That's why I said don't assemble it while you're watching this, because I take things back a lot. Now let's put this edge in here and turn the first two layers. This is quite tricky. 45 degrees, you're going to actually have to pop it in here. There we go. Orange front, or orange top, I mean, blue front. Pop it in there, just like you would 3x3. Make sure it doesn't go too far. There we go. Now we can do these other pieces. Let's get the corner first. Blue corner. Bring it into the track. You might have to bring it in way in the back. Make sure that tab will be facing inward. And it should hook in up on the orange side. So put the blue in on the orange side, then you bring it in the front. That's sort of fun. Take the last blue center edge,